Here in the main gym in Underwood, and you come back here and you got the bleachers to the balcony section, and this, which is now storage, I guess, for lack of a better term. Louis Curtis, athletic director here at Underwood. This was wrestling room, weight room. I guess I'll have you kind of explain how that worked exactly.
You bet. Well, we have this space right here was our wrestling room from basically November to February. So for those 4 months, we had wrestling up here. After that, after wrestling season was over, we would roll the mats up, get them out of the way, and move all the weight room equipment out into this space, which it was a pretty nice space for weights, not a bad space for wrestling, but we definitely had to share the space. In addition to that, of course, with the gym being right over the top of these bleachers, we had the shared space as far as the noise level goes, and with basketball practice and wrestling practice taking place at the same time, not always the best learning environment for the kids. As you can imagine as well, most Iowa people know that the wrestling rooms are usually a place where the coaches like to have it warm and that sort of thing. And so we do have a heater up here that would be utilized, which of course then would heat up the entire gym. And for some that maybe have been in basketball games at Underwood can remember, the gym was pretty warm usually, because the wrestling practices were taking place right before tip-off. So that's been nice. There's a lot of good things that have come about because of this new addition.
Okay, yeah, and you talked about the weight room. I'm just going to keep the camera rolling here.
Yep.
You had wrestling in here. Where'd the weights go?
Well, we came back into this little room, and the weight room moved into this long, basically, closet. I always call it the bowling alley, but this is where the weight room was for 4 months out of the year. And you know, again, it's not ideal, but just kind of a testimony to all of our coaches and teachers. We just made it work, you know, and it worked for a long time this way. The upgrade is, you can't even compare the two.
This is the new weight room. A lot of this equipment has been here, just in much smaller facilities. Okay, so then we'll bring Mr. Curtis back in, and we're seeing ellipticals. We'll get to some treadmills here in a little bit, but a lot of this is not just for the school eventually.
Right. We're going to eventually try to open this up to our community. We're looking at doing that hopefully sometime this summer. We've got some treadmills, ellipticals, bikes, that sort of thing, so a little more fitness-oriented equipment. Obviously, our kids are using it to a great degree right now. And then hopefully this summer we'll be being able to open the doors up to people who want to, you know, purchase a membership to be able to work out when school's not in session.
Here's the new wrestling room. Get 2 full mats out here. One thing they've also done here is they have their past state champions up on the rafters. Something for the kids to work for. It's been done. It can get done again. And then lots of boards chronicling the history, a very proud history, I might add, of Underwood wrestling. New auxiliary gym here in Underwood. They'll play their JV, basketball, junior high events in here as well. 225 is the capacity. So they'll have JV games going on here in the winter at the same time as the varsity games in the regular facility. You know, the Underwood football field, softball, we got baseball down there, but then we swing around here, exterior into the new auditorium. Into the auditorium, and it's really its own building. We'll walk in here. And this is opening in 3 weeks?
This will open March 4th, yep.
Okay. March 4th opening to this. I know I'm bringing Mr. Curtis in here, and this is a vast improvement as to what you've had in the past for a facility like this.
Yeah, absolutely. This is 423 seats. Typically, all of our other performances, from concerts to musicals or plays, were held either in the gym or in the lunchroom commons area, which had a stage on it. Obviously, this is state-of-the-art. We're very excited about opening this up. We're going to have a grand opening on March 4th, beginning at, I believe, 5 o'clock. And we have a high school pops concert that night. So some of our band members and choir members will be singing and playing here. And once we get that done, I'm sure this place is going to be busy throughout the year with a variety of school functions, and we also have trying to get some preliminary plans in place for maybe doing some additional types of things in here that might attract, musical groups or something like that, with getting people from the community in here to buy tickets to go to events. We don't know how that's going to all pan out right now, but eventually we'll, I'm sure, have things other than just school events in this facility.